Hello, Ray Phoenix here, and this is Redshift Astronomy Free. This is an introduction to the software. This is astronomy software for Windows 95 and Windows 98 that came out in 1999. It's running on Windows XP right now. It's basically just an introduction now to the software. You can basically view like things in a nighttime sky. You can view celestial bodies and stars and planets and other things in space. You also view other things from history and space, and it's basically space software. Just view astronomy, tell you where to look in the night sky to find if you're interested in like actual astronomy. But of course, it's kind of hard to do that if you live in a city where there's all bright lights every day. And you can view set probes as well, and the planets up close. It's not really up close, but you can view photos of planets. There's a big, large photo gallery in here. You can also view stories like histories of things or how science things became to be from a science perspective. If you're into astronomy, I recommend getting this. If you're big into old Windows PC stuff, that is, because for real, there's not much point really in getting this software nowadays. There's nothing on here that you can't find out about on the internet. Especially now we have stuff like YouTube and the internet things, so they don't really need this software much anymore.
In an event everyone now calls the Big Bang.
This time is how the story of our universe came. We all know that. And there's probably plenty of our videos on YouTube about stuff like that. So what's the point of even buying this software nowadays? There is no point, really. My dad probably bought this software back in like 1999 when it came out. And I still have it to this day. And it actually still works surprisingly well on Windows XP. There's a lot of internet stuff on this thing, though, which I can't access at all because I don't have internet on this Windows XP computer. But yeah, there's internet stuff. And I'm not even sure if a lot of that website. I'm not even sure this website still exists nowadays. Does Redshift Astronomy still exist? I don't know. Probably not. That's just telling us about science theories of the Big Bang and things like that. The different nucleus or nuclei, however you say that, plural parts of it. And you can also, so this video says, sure, 1999 is really cool, but today, what's the point? There's really no point really. I'm just doing this because there's no videos of this software anywhere on YouTube, and I thought it'd be fun to make a video of this too, just to show, a piece of history of, space. You could view the dictionary here, I could view like where you want to find things, and you can find spatial bodies and stars and celestial objects. Right now I'll be looking at Arcturus. He's going to lock us under Arcturus, but can't really see Arcturus very well, the star Arcturus. Go to lock on Arcturus, or you go to dictionaries. There's like a dictionary. It's like much like Wikipedia. This explains that Arcturus is the fourth brightest star in the night sky. It's part of the constellation Bootes, or however you say that. It's from Greek for bear watcher. It's Arcturus means. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's almost like having Wikipedia on astronomy, and there's some other technical information here too. It's like Wikipedia, or it's like all things you probably find on Wikipedia, or other websites, things like that. But of course, they didn't have a lot of websites like that back in 1999. So that's probably why they came out with the software. Or if you want something better to do, you can just get books that probably have all the same information on them. You wouldn't strain your neck and your eyes as much if you read the books. Here's information on Betelgeuse. Find some technical data on Betelgeuse, or you can center it in the middle of the screen where Betelgeuse is. Give you where Betelgeuse is and location of other stars around it, or celestial bodies around it. You can make it so it shows more labels and other things around it. But, yeah, it's really hard to see. Heck, I'm trying it on the actual computer myself, and it's kind of hard to see that, so, Give you some other specs. Give you some other technical specs. Only nerds understand stuff like this. Even I don't. I'm big into astronomy. Even I don't get a lot of that stuff. Give you some other options here too. You could set the date. I have it set for today's date in the computer, so yes, it'll give me the most updated information right now. So today's date and time. Oh, to give you space flights here. Let's view Apollo 13 space flight. Apollo 13, the furthest manned mission to have ever left the Earth. They've traveled further than any other man has ever have. So we're flying away from Earth, as you can see here, flying to where the moon is, beyond where the moon is actually, and yeah, that's as far as you pretty much go, because that's how far NASA ever sent people in real life. Apollo 13, where they sent this for April of 1970, where they almost died, but thanks to the people at NASA, they came back alive. Made a whole movie about that, which starred Tom Hanks. It was a pretty good movie. Now here's the flight path of Voyager 2. See, I'm going to put the cursor over where Voyager 2 is. It's flying for the solar system. It's going to fly near where Jupiter is. It's going to be aligned with Jupiter. You see, it's touching Jupiter. Now it's like 1981. Now its trajectory changed. So we're going to like 1981, 1982. It's hard to see, but on the upper left-hand corner screen, shows the timeline of events in real time. when things are happening. So it's like 1981 now, 1982 now, and we're heading near to where Saturn is. Now we're heading beyond Saturn to where Uranus is. And it's like 1980 something now. We're getting well into the 80s now. Like it takes a long time. The reason why space is called space, it's so vast and open. It takes years to fly to different planets in space. But the good thing is, it doesn't take you there in real time, so that's pretty good. I don't see why anyone would want to ever do that. And you get 1 point for that for a video game, kind of like that Desert Bus game on the Sega CD. So we keep flying. So this is another mission of Vega 1. The probe went to Venus at some point, flying near Venus, and it's going to intercept Halley's Comet, I think. But again, there's not much to see here. It's not much. It's not really. I mean, it advertises it has cool graphics and cool visuals and things like that. But really, there's not an awful lot to do with this software. I keep telling you all, this software is kind of pointless today. Heck, even back then, it was probably kind of pointless too. It's like a gimmicky thing. Here's the night sky. You can see Mercury close to the bottom of the sky. Well, it's right because it's kind of because I have it set for daytime, because it knows it's daytime right now. That's why it comes out so bright like this. You can't see much stars or planets in the daytime, so that's probably why. You can set the actual date and time to this software too, or you can also set our dates in it too. So you can tell you what the sky looked like, did ever dates in history, or ever dates in the future, or dates yet to come. Take a look at the top there. You can view some others up here. So view some more stuff on planets, like videos on planets, and you can actually get tours of the sky as well. Astronomy tours. Okay, so now we're looking at the nighttime sky. We're at where Venus is, I believe. It's set for where Venus is. So you can see the night sky from where Venus is. Now we're on Earth. That doesn't look much like Earth, but then you can go to the moon. This is going to take some time before we actually get to the moon. And come on, any day now would be fine. Ah, there it is. There's the moon. Yeah, so it even has the lighting there too, showing where the lunar phase would be right now. So it looks like there's part of the moon's visible, but part of it's not. So if you look at the moon tonight on April 22nd, 2019, it might look something like that. Or maybe it won't. You don't know. The software might be very well inaccurate. I don't know. It's April 22nd, 2019 today, so let's see. Ah, and here's a photo gallery. Here's some astronomy. Look at that. There's the observatory, which is picking up some stars, some meteors, and star trails. There's star trails. Yeah, star trails that are being picked up by the observatory, as you can see there. There's actually some pretty cool photos in this stuff. But again, it's nothing you can't find on the internet or in books or anything else, so there's not much point in that. You view everything, so you can view the galaxy, you can view the solar system, you can view planets, you can view the sun, you could, so there's a photo of the sun right there. The sun, you could click there and it should enlarge it. Ah, see, look, there it is. See, there's the sun. A detailed photo of the sun, or they say it's a detailed photo, so I don't know, but could, I mean, this is graphical software. I may have just built it into, like, send some graphic software. You can view, oh, Skylab, look, you can view stuff about Skylab, some information on Skylab, America's first space station, the first space station that America had. Skylab station, America's first attempt at living in space. They say we can live in space, but can we actually live in space? I don't know. I wouldn't mind living in space one day. Would any of you like living in space one day? I don't know. A lot of people probably would like to live in space someday. At the same time, a lot of other people probably never would want to live in space. I don't know. I wouldn't mind living on other planets sometimes. I wouldn't mind living on the moon sometimes. The moon might be a pretty cool place to live on. And look at this. Here's a total solar eclipse, which is shot in 1970 something. That looks like the logo for the software. In case of the astronomy, the Redshift Astronomy software looks like that. I actually am really big into astronomy. Actually, this was one of my favorite things to study. I really like astronomy very much. That's why the software interests me. But at the same time, it also kind of disappoints me of how limited it is. It does have dictionaries too of technical things as well. But I don't think you guys want to see all. It's like reading a. There aren't any graphics of that as well. There's a lot of information there in text. It's like reading. There's a picture of the moon. It's like reading a Wikipedia article almost, with no pictures or anything at all, just text only. Might as well be on Wikipedia or some. Not that I support Wikipedia at all, no. But I mean, you might as well just be going on some website or something. You probably go to NASA's website and find more detailed information on the space program than this, and the space in general than this. Heck, you could probably go to your local library and find better books on space than this. Okay, there's Apollo 14's landing site right there. There's the trails at Apollo 14 left of that cart thing they had on Apollo 14 walking through there. As well, and then there's... Oh yeah, here's another photo. Up next is another photo from Apollo 14. There's a big rock formation that was found on the moon, and it's an actual photo from the moon, photographed by Apollo 14. The quality, you may say the quality doesn't look very good, but again, the quality of photos isn't that great. There's James Irwin with the lunar rover on Apollo 15, 1971. And then if you go down some more, you could find another photo. Oh yeah, there's Harrison Schmitt on the moon in Apollo 17, the last mission that went to the moon, the last mission that went beyond Earth's close orbit. Another picture of Harrison Schmitt doing some kind of science thing on the moon, with something on the moon, so. Photo gallery, yeah, there's more photos here as well. You can view planets as well, and things like that, like actual. But then again, we haven't had very many detailed photos of planets on account of not very many probes that went there. Unless you count like the Voyager probes and the Pioneer probes. Except there's Neptune's great dark spot, similar to Jupiter's red spot. Neptune has a big dark spot there on Neptune. It's another photo of Neptune, one of the gas giants. Another great big gas giants, and then there's more photos of Neptune, and that's not much great. Let's go back a planet. Let's go to Uranus. Let's see if there's any good photos. There aren't that many great photos of Uranus. Uranus isn't very interesting of a planet. But its rings are more interesting. Look, here's some photos of the rings of Uranus, the ring system on Uranus, where Uranus is basically tilted on its side. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all you need to really know about this Redshift Astronomy software. Your boredom is now over. This is Ray Phoenix signing out.